to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. Asumu for 3. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here is San Antonio. To the middle. Wembanyama against Gobert. Back to Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
About a minute into this first quarter. Castle against Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Champagnie shot is off. Edwards looking for an opening. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Vassell outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. BA, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama, a valuable contributor, averaging 25 points a game. Shoots over Randall, and Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Edwards, that's good.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Pass to Champagnie. Fox right side. Here's Wembanyama. Lets a 3 fly. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. 9 points in the game.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at San Antonio, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And of course there's Minnesota. They're just 4 spots down from them.
You know, for Minnesota, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
McDaniels against Vassell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From deep, Wembanyama. That shot off the mark. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Vassell against McDaniels. Dosunmu outside. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 7. Down low. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Randall right side to halt the run. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Fox finds Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. And here's Fox. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. Taking a look at some numbers here for Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 10. Dosunmu outside. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Misses the jumper from the wing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy. Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Inside. It's picked off. Edwards with it. Castle covering. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Spurs lead by 12. Pass to Fox. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Edwards gets the bucket.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Outside Barnes. Castle a screen on Randall. Barnes against Randall. Pass to Wembanyama. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Wembanyama's got 18.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Castle against Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's DeSumo. No points so far. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Gobert, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. Last time they met in San Antonio.
Their approach was to draw fouls in that game. It put their opponent in a very difficult position.
And as a result, there was a blowout win. I mean, credit them for initiating contact and forcing the officials to make the calls.
Stolen by Castle. Here's Champagnie. McDaniels covering. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes in. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
DeSumo, the pass to Edwards. Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Highland in for Anthony Edwards. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Fox against Highland. Five on the clock. Anderson with a screen on Fox. Highland finds Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
Fires from the wing. And it's Fox missing.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back over to you, Brian.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's McDaniels. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. DeSumo for 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Launches it. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Now here's Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Puts up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Come get it. Come get it.
Fox against Highland. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Rebound by San Antonio.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Johnson. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Cornette with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Randall can't hit. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. The kick out to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Highland. The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Castle. Following the score by Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. Since the All-Star break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA. Number 1, San Antonio.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. From deep, Conley. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Cornette. Nice D from Reed. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. Here's Reed. With 1 on the clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Castle on the wing. He's guarded by Highland. Castle a screen on Clark. Clark against Vassell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What balance from Vassell. Adept at absorbing contact and still converting.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark. Fox is checked in for San Antonio. That one misses for Vassell. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Now Randall. He's covered by Fox. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The shot by Conley. No good. San Antonio leading by 21. Now Fox. Vassell, a screen on Reed. Here's Fox. No good on the shot. Nice D from Reed. Highland with it. Castle covering to the paint. Here's Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Vassell outside. Barnes passes to Vassell. Now Fox beyond the arc. San Antonio again can't hit.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside Edwards. From downtown. On target from range. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Vassell, a screen on Conley. Here's Fox. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Highland. And it's Dosunmu in for Mike Conley. And San Antonio with a change here too. Wembanyama's checked in. McDaniels. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Vassell outside. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Pass to Randall. Now here's Edwards. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards has got 7 points for the quarter. Fox outside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. his change of direction is especially elite.
Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. San Antonio also making some changes. Olenek's checked in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Castle. Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning the championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs. Fox really interested in making his teammates better, and he does it with his passing.
Outside McDaniels. Dosunmu, the pass to Reid. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Dosunmu for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Edwards. Outside Reid. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Here's Harper. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Here's the three. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Up top, Edwards. 20 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The number 1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk, and Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
Now here's Wembanyama. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And he had 3 huge blocks, which had a psychological effect as much as anything.
Here's Dosunmu. 19-point game. It's good. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Back to Fox from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Dosunmu, right side. Pass to Gobert. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Castle for 3. Drains the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Dosunmu, the pass to Reid. Here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Vassell. Reid finds Edwards. Over Castle. Back to Reid. Lets it go from deep. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Reid. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Edwards for three. Good work defensively by Fox.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Now here's Castle. McDaniels covering. They set a pick. Back to Castle. Lets it fly. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 9 assists now tonight.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Right side Edwards. Can't get it to drop. And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. So on the floor for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Randall. Gobert inside. Dosunmu outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Dosunmu's got his second bucket on the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And it's Fox penetrating. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
Pass to Randall. Edwards against Castle. Back to Edwards. Over Castle. Edwards can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 16. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Castle outside. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Vassell. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
McDaniels passes to Dosunmu. Outside Edwards. The three. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
First trip to the line for him here.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
He's off on the first. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
He hits the second from the line.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And they earned the #2 spot in team rebounding. They are attacking the boards with a relentless energy few can match.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Randall outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Gobert.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And here's McDaniels. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got 7 points.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Here's Champagnie. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gobert. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Champagnie. Here's Fox. And that one drops for him. Fox has got 20 points.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Gobert with a screen on Castle. Rudy, a monster inside.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Fox outside. On the wing, Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. That shot wide open. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
They get it back. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Some solid defense from Edwards.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Dosunmu. The D's right on him. Back to Daniels. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Castle misses. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Randall. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. On the break. Here's Champagnie. And rejected.
Nice swat by Randall, putting the D on him. Big time.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Well, let's take a look at which big men have been the steadiest free throw shooters in the second half of the season. Victor Wembanyama is second.
And I love how these bigs take the touch they have in the paint straight to the free throw line.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Champagnie. He has 6. Right side, Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 35 in the game.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Here's Edwards. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Now here's Fox. Give him 20. Down low. And Gobert with a block. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Yep, that one's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
The first one falls.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Spurs lead by 14. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
It's Barnes on the wing. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 14. Randall outside. Outside McDaniels. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. McDaniels got 8 points in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Outside Wembanyama. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. McDaniels covering. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
I love the fact there's no quitting it. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. And the three off target.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Dosunmu outside. Gobert is doubled. Left side Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Gobert. Here's McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Takes a three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Highland, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Dosunmu. San Antonio also making some changes. Cornette's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Champagny. And it's Harper in for Fox. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Conley. Clark against Johnson. Cornette sets a screen. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Good D by Gobert.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Barnes, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Here's Conley. Reed finds Conley. Outside, Highland. Back to Conley. Another shot, and Reed with a lay-in. Reed's got 9.
Saving that trip. Nas Reed turning a miss into a bucket.
Inside. Gobert with the double. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Vassell's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Conley looking for an opening. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Pass to Castle. For 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome getting good positioning close to the basket.
Clark outside. The 3. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 7. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Randall inside. Working on Barnes. For 3, Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the middle. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Fox. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds now. Clark, the pass to Highland. Can't hit from in close.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Fox outside. The teardrop. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Conley against Fox. Another miss by Minnesota.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And it's good. 2 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Highland. Left side Reed. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs lead by 11. Fox outside. Vassell, a screen on Conley. Here's Fox. And the shot's good. Fox has got 16 points here in the second half.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Fox against Conley. Outside Reed to end the run. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. The Spurs have got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Fox, that's good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Reed. The kick out to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Pass to Highland. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs lead by 14. Over Clark. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Outside Reed. To the paint. Here's Clark. And the jumper from down low is true. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
Reed, he loves helping other guys make it happen. That's the definition of a team player, giving up yourself for the team.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for Highland. And it's Dosunmu in for Mike Conley. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Fox. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Wembanyama. The 3 to Sell. Second chance effort. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Randall inside. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Vassell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Now here's Dosunmu. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Champagnie, the pass to Harper. There's the drive. Some solid defense from Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 16. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Vassell. 11 feet out. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Fox is checked in for Harper. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
For three, Randall. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Randall, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Fox. Back to Vassell. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. 16 feet out. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 13 points in this quarter.
Man, I like how quickly Fox pulls up on defenders. If you're not there tightly guarding him, he's going to school you with the jump shot.
Back to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, Fox with a steal. And here's Wembanyama. Over Gobert. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Randall inside. He's covered by Fox. Randall, good.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. The lead is 15. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double teamed. Clock at 4. Yes, sir, with the 3.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Here's Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Vassell. Now Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. They get it again. Gobert. Off target at the rim. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 17-7 run. Wembanyama, screen on Gobert. Pass to Castle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Champagny. Vassell outside. Castle outside. Launches a 3. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. Outside McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the boards. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
Count that bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a